Hello and welcome to How to Make Chicken Parmesan with Stuffed Shells with Torrin James. It's a pretty simple recipe, I would say. Um, this one in particular, I'm gonna have it. If it's just for you, you could live off of it for like a week. So let's go for it. As you can see in this picture, these are all the ingredients. We have our sauce. You can use your favorite sauce in this. I'm using 2 pounds of chicken. Um, what else? We got shells, we got sausage, and then we have all our seasonings. The one thing that's in here, not in this picture, is that you need breaded crumbs. You can use the breadcrumbs or seasoned breadcrumbs, which I use in this. These are all your pans. It's probably best to use a 2-inch deep pan. You could use very large ones if you want. I'm using two here. You can use one if you like. It's all up to you. And then you just need strainer, mixing bowls, and pretty basic stuff. Once you get all your stuff together, first thing you want to start doing is cooking the sausage and boiling your water to cook the shells. You want to get this going because while this stuff is going on, you can prep some other things, and your timing should come around. They'll all be ready when you move on to like filleting the chicken like we have here. Um, you can either I prefer to fillet my chicken. You can also either fillet it and then pound it, or just fillet it. I just fillet it. It's easier, and I just pound it just a lot. Once you have your chicken filleted, you can go and season it. One big thing to do here is make sure you season it on both sides. Just makes it more flavorful. But you want to put the salt, the pepper, garlic, onion powder, and Italian seasoning on your chicken, and you'll really enjoy it later on. For your sauce, I made a creamy tomato Alfredo sauce by using two just pre-made sauces. I added a little sugar and Italian season to it. Uh, the sugar just takes down the acidity a little bit, so that's your personal preference. But just mix it all in together and stir it up. Next, you have your ricotta cheese. I add 2 eggs to the ricotta cheese to help it mend better, and then I also just add some Italian seasoning to it. Then you just mix it up, real simple. Like I said, and you still have your pasta and your sausage cooking while this is all going on. Hopefully, once you get all this stuff done, check on your sausage, check on your pasta. Should be done. It was done for me while I was doing this. Strain your pasta, let it cool down, and then take your sausage off the fire and let that cool down. And I have a nice little setup. You could do the same. It's all up to you. First, you want to slice your sausage. We're going to chop it, but I would say slice it to what makes you feel more comfortable, how you want to chop it. If you just want to chop it all in one, I find slicing it, getting it flat first, then chopping it just makes it a lot easier and safer so you don't chop your hand off. So it's up to you. Then, like I said, you want to chop it. You want to get it nice and small because you're going to put in the cheese and you're going to have to put this into the shell. So if it's really chunky, it'll just make it a little bit difficult. I've done this a few times. I've always got it to where you see it now. It makes it real easy to stuff the shells, and it's really yummy. You could use either a spoon, fork, a spatula, whatever you feel comfortable with. That will get you. I use a fork. I just find it pretty much the easiest with a fork for some reason. And you just take it with your hands and scoop it in there and just stuff them as you can see. Then lay them out in the pans because you're gonna put the chicken on later. Now, in the middle, you see that's an egg wash. Just take the 2 eggs, beat them, and then to the far right, you have the breaded Italian herbs, breadcrumbs, and you're just gonna put the chicken in the egg wash, then into the breadcrumbs, and then into the pan. And as you can see, I like to use butter. You can use spray if you like. You can use oil. I feel that butter just gives the best flavor, and get it nice and brown on both sides. You don't have to worry about cooking it all the way through because we're going to bake this a little bit later. And then you can just literally take it out the pan and put it right on top of the shells. Once you got all your chicken done, You want to just lay it out how you want. I actually rearranged it from that last picture to this picture. And then we're going to start layering it with cheese and sauce. You can either put sauce first, then cheese, but in this, I did cheese first because I really wanted to get the chicken and the rest of the shells cheesy. And then once I put down 6 Italian blend cheese first. Then I put sliced mozzarella on top of that, and then I went ahead and I put the sauce on top of the mozzarella and 6 blend cheese. And trust me, the once it starts cooking, the sauce will go down through everything. Then the last layer, you can I have some. You should have some sausage left over. I just had them sliced, and then I put them out. I put them all over on top, however you like, and then I put the rest of my cheese on top to just finish off, so that you have a nice cheese layer at the end. Um, when you do go to put aluminum foil on top of your pans, definitely spray it with some nonstick. You'll really, it will be no cheese on your aluminum foil. And you want to bake it for 40 minutes. That will cook the chicken through the rest and get everything done. And as you can see here, once it's done, let it sit for like 5 minutes. And as you can see in the picture on the left here, um, there's like no cheese on there because I sprayed it, and it just works perfect. It's a really easy hack, and it just leaves more food in the pan rather than on the aluminum foil. And then serve it once it's cooled down some and settled. As you can see, the sauce went through. Kind of looks like a lasagna, um, but it comes out well. This is for me. Wasn't the greatest presentation, but for the plate, but it works, and it's really delicious. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's a really tasty meal, and it's literally something you can eat all week. So enjoy, everybody. Torrin James out. Peace.